Hello, good morning. Is this Kelsea Ballerini?
Good morning, it is.
What a lovely surprise. It's Broadway and Roxanne. We're literally just coming out of a commercial break, and I'm like, oh, the phone's ringing. Quick, answer it.
Kelsea, get it. Hello.
Kelsea, thank you for...
Good morning.
Thanks for squeezing us in. We know that, you're busy these days. I remember talking to you for the first time, I don't know how long ago it was, 7-8 years ago, and I feel like your schedule's probably a little more packed now than it was then. You are just all over the place, and it is so nice to hear from you. First of all, CMAs. Let's talk about the CMAs. Congratulations on the nominations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got nominated for that song you did with Kenny Chesney, Half of My Hometown. Roxanne and I were a little disappointed that you weren't nominated for female vocalist, but things happen. Not everybody gets a nomination in every category, right?
Yeah, I'm really proud of Half of My Hometown. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever gotten to put out. So it's the first time I've been able to be nominated in a category outside of female, so that's pretty cool.
How did you end up on tour with the Jonas Brothers? Obviously, you've done some crossover collaborations before, but how did this happen? This is such a big deal.
Yeah, it was super last minute, actually. We had other plans, and then they called, and within 2 weeks, we had gone from getting the call to announcing the tour, and honestly, just 13-year-old me just lost her mind. It's cool because even with the song with Kenny and then with this tour, they're both really full circle moments for me. When I was a kid growing up in Knoxville, driving around listening to, Kenny sing I Go Back, he was singing about the place that I was living in, and then being able to have a song about that place with him now is such a full circle. And then same with this tour. So to me, it's like God or the universe or whatever you believe in kind of telling me that I'm in the right place.
I would say for sure. And I saw them singing Happy Birthday to You on Sunday night. How amazing having the Jonas Brothers sing Happy Birthday to You. I loved every moment of that.
Yeah, again, very special. I get to come out and sing with them most nights, and that in itself is still very surreal. And so yeah, we had just finished our song, and they wheeled out this giant cake of a cowgirl hat and sang Happy Birthday. And my mom was in the audience, and a lot of my friends were in the audience, which made me feel even cooler. And so,
right?
I'll remember that forever.
So, Kelsea, you've done, the biggest country festivals and tours. So how does it compare being backstage at a country, concert compared to being backstage at a Jonas Brothers concert? How is it different?
This is probably the most boring answer of all time, but the tour is super locked down, super safe. We're trying to make sure that we get to do all 47 shows without anyone getting sick. So it's a bubble. It's pretty boring.
A little different.
Okay. Which one's your favorite, Kelsea? Which
You're going to get me in trouble, huh?
Yep. No, I think it's okay to have a favorite. They're not your children, so it's okay.
I've known Nick the longest. So I'm probably closest with Nick.
Closest, yes. Be careful. Choose your words wisely. This is a question that I feel like I'm going to ask everybody for the rest of time. We talked to Chris Bandy a couple months ago, and he was telling us that he was in Iowa the night before, and he had to shower with a power washer in a barn where they usually keep cattle. And he goes, yeah, man, being a new artist sucks sometimes. You don't get any of the accommodations that the headliners get. And then we talked to Thomas Rhett, and he said sometimes he wouldn't even be given access to a shower for days. So I'm wondering, it's got to be different for women, though. But when you were new and just coming up, where is the strangest place you had to get ready or bathe?
Honestly, on a tour bus with 11 dudes in the back, it just smelled like feet, and trying to put on mascara and not smell like feet, leaving the bus full of boys, I think was pretty normal and not ideal.
And did you actually shower on the tour bus?
Yeah. We have a shower on the tour bus.
Is it? You're tall. Is it big enough? I feel like can you even move around in there?
Yeah. It's like an RV.
Yeah, those are small.
Done.
Those are small even for me.
So, Kelsea, on the Jonas Brothers tour, obviously it's a mixed audience. Are you seeing any cowboy hats out in the audience?
Yes, and for those that are listening that are coming to the show, there is one moment that I make sure all of the country fans are seen, and we have our moment. And
awesome.
I also try to make sure that all the pop fans that I try to convert a couple over to being country fans too. So I do my best, y'all.
I've seen so much on social media. So many people like, I never even knew about Kelsea Ballerini. Now I'm obsessed. I'm going to go download all her music. So I would definitely say being on this tour, it's only going to help you grow. And I love it because everybody needs some Kelsea Ballerini in their life.
Everybody, put it on a shirt.
Everybody.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Kelsea Ballerini, we're going to see you tonight, DTE, along with the Jonas Brothers, and we can't wait for the show. So cool to have you on tour with them, so we get the best of both worlds, pop and country, and we love you, and we can't wait to see you, and thank you so much again for giving us a few minutes this morning. We appreciate you squeezing us in.
It's good to talk to you guys. I'll see you tonight.
Thanks, Kelsea. See you tonight.